look, what could have been. You know, that's all I can do is say applaud the guys in terms of the way they played footy. You know, we set this up with two really good starts to the half. We were 9 and 10 for both the first half and the second half, and in that period we scored, you know, probably 30 odd points. So very pleasing. You know, we said we had possession, position, pressure, and patience. You know, we showed that for most of the time. I think we still only played footy for probably 60 minutes this week, but we did enough to get the results, and you know, I can only applaud the guys for what they did and how they played the game. And
was that just a case of holding the ball? If you hold the ball, you score points?
Yeah, well, like I said, it was. We set it up with some patience early on and some good structure and good shape and blokes running good lines and showing up for each other. And that's all we can ask.
And how good was it to send Chey and right out with a game like this?
Nothing less than what they deserve. You know, it's showed how we can play, and you know, Chey played a significant role in that as well. You know, Roddy come on, played in his preferred position, the centres, and did a great job for us. And Chey was a good general at the back there and turned the ball well and defended well. And like I said, that's nothing less than that, is it?
And is it a sense of frustration knowing that we haven't seen these types of performances enough this season? Like
just
what could have been?
Just a tad.
And Chey, how good is it to get sent off like that?
Yeah, mate, it's great. At the end of the day, I've really tried to put all the events this week behind me and really tried to not think about things all that much. As far as I was concerned, it was another game, and that's how I wanted to look at it. And it was a great performance by the boys, and it was great to get it.
And what do you put it down to on field? What did you do so good? What were you so happy with?
I don't think there's any one thing. It was a collective effort across the paddock. Everybody's turned up. I think we were helped by a Barlow Park east side. They'll be the first to admit that. But we were fortunate enough to be able to capitalise for some good tries. And yeah, as Matt alluded to, if we hold on to the footy, we've got points in us.
And what happened to the nose?
I didn't wash up last night.
And how many good memories do you go away with from playing here at Barlow Park?
I've got terrible memories, not much. But no, I mean heaps. It's been a big part of my life. You know, the last 5 years, really trying to dedicate myself to the place, and the games have been fantastic. The home crowd's the best in the competition by far, and you know, seeing the way that everyone hangs around to high five the boys after the game, win, lose, or draw. You know, that's a pretty special thing.
And playing with Rod as well too. How much has he helped out this whole club?
Yeah, Roddy's been a pretty inspirational player. He's the first to jump on anyone if he thinks that they're not pulling their weight, and he's big on accountability, and you know, he leads the way. He's not just words, but he's a man of actions as well. So he's been very, very important in setting the professionalism from the playing point of view.
Dave and Mitchell and Sean, was that their best game combination, would you say?
Yeah, look, I think the right side probably a little bit frustrated there. They didn't get a lot of pill, and they were calling for it, and I think they had opportunities out there, but left side were doing such a good job of making metres and actually scoring points that they didn't get the opportunity. So they've linked well. I think they linked well, pretty well the last 3 or 4 weeks. They played pretty well. They played what's in front of them, which is the most important thing, and that's all I can ask of them. So yeah, I was happy with that.
And do you nervously watch the other results now over these next couple of weekends? Or just try and shut that out and just...
We've got a job to do next week. We've got a job to do against Redcliffe down there, and really teams 8 to 12 terrify us for some reason. It's the top teams that we really switch on when we play good footy, and we show we play the brand of footy we can do tonight. You know? So we've just got to go and do the same thing next week. We've got to turn up, show up, and we've got to complete our sets, because Redcliffe will just wear you down. But you know, as Chey said, I don't think East were on their game as much as they were tonight. We're a point behind them, so we'll be cheering on the Commies next week. But you know, it's a case of what could have been, what should have been. You know, we put ourselves in this position, so all we can do now is focus on what we can do, and that's play against Redcliffe next week.
In fact, you do have such a good record against Redcliffe. That's got to be a bit of confidence there for the boys.
Yeah, look, if we play like we did tonight, play like we did against Wynnum, we're going to trouble every team in this competition. I've said that all along, and I guess that's a frustrating thing about this year.
And so the question, you guys get emotional out there or anything like that, with it being the last home game, or no, or don't have time to think about that type of stuff? Or
look, I think it's a sign of the professionalism of the guys. We've still got a job to do. We've still got a game we're in next week. We still want to do that. We still want to finish them high. We still have aspirations of playing finals. You know, so all we can do is we've done our job tonight. through the week next week, and we'll do a job next week.
Shy, I hope you'll get a run next week in your hometown of Redcliffe.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'll still be 50 on Tuesday, mate. Yeah, no, it'll be nice. That's sort of where it all started, where I really started kicking the footy around. So, you know, I don't have a lot of friends and family here in Cairns, so to be able to play down in Redcliffe would be great. You know, a lot of old schoolmates and stuff like that. So, yeah, we go down there, we give them a spanking, and we march towards the grand final in September.
Good story.
Stuff.